How we doing, Daytona? The chase-offs are here. We are back racing in the drive-through and 2003 Tuesday afternoon sim series. It's a mouthful, but it's time for a mouthful of Pepsi. It's the Pepsi 240 at Daytona, coming at you live from Daytona International Raceway. Isn't it Speedway? I typed it wrong.
Speedway? What? Huh?
Definitely
Raceway.
Speedway. I don't know why I said Raceway.
What are you on?
That's not how that's supposed to be. Joining me in the booth is Jacob Hits. Hello,
you
welcome.
want me to take over?
Well, I gotta take 2 minutes and fix the banner real quick. So we got
professional.
All right, God, look, I had to squeeze this in after the SSAL at IRP. We just took a quick flight over down to Daytona. We're ready to go. Not almost quite.
That pace van is pretty speedy.
Well. Yeah, but hold on. I actually have to do the banner again real quick. We'll get the overlay set up. Thanks everyone for tuning in here on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon. We are going to have a little bit of fun. There are 12 uncharted cars entered in this race, and there are 6 spots left in the race. So, what better way to decide it than a little bit of heat racing? We've done it before at the super speedways. We're going to do it a little bit differently today, but also kind of similar. It's the same idea. Basically, we're going to have 3 8-lap heat races. The top 3 from the first race are going to move on. The top 2 from the second race are going to move on. And the highest finisher in the final, like, last chance heat is going to make it into the event. It's going to be a fun one. We've already got some drafting here in practice.
In practice? That did practice race practice.
Hold on, I've got a... Oh, new overlay's coming on. I'm going to fix the thing, don't worry. I'm fixing it. I got the new one. Look at that. Ah, there we go. Speedway. It said Speedway the whole time. Ooh, wow.
How we doing, Daytona? Let's try this again.
How we doing, Daytona? Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Let's go straight to... It's a lottery grid. 12 cars. The top 3 make it into the race. The others will have to try again. No cautions. Just 8 laps, straight up. And the top 3 make it. And there's no command for this. We're just pacing. We're going.
And now 8 laps was kind of the limit for the bigger packs, like the shootout and the duels and the 250, for the pack to stay together and not die. So it'll be interesting to see in this one that if the field can make it the whole way, and maybe make it to the end, or maybe not. We'll have 3 cars cross the line in a free-for-all. Green
flag in the air for heat number 1. Janza off to a good start. He's cleared the field already. Nick Sant is in the 24. And I think everyone is just Oh no, the 1 is that Enter 2003 guy making his first start since the All-Star race.
So what happened did J.R. Preston Plays just like fall off a mountain or
what? He got benched for this race only by team owner Sander M.
Well, I guess since he's not running for points at this point, what does it matter?
Yeah, exactly. And he just wanted to get Michael a race. Put him in the 1. Might as well. I mean, he won this race last year, remember? A driver who doesn't have a full-time seat this season, who won this event last season, and I think Xander's trying to pull some strings, get him in the car, maybe get him another win. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Speaking of strings, these guys are pretty strung out right now. This is the most unorganized pack I've seen in a while.
So it's John Jones at the front right now. Emmett Lashbrook on the bottom. Jans is on the top side with VGO3 behind him. Then the 24 of Nick Sant on the bottom. And I think this will be a good little window at sort of what the racing is going to look like over the next few hours here at Daytona. 3 of these heat races, and then just one huge 240-mile race under the lights. And also the start of the chase-offs. Going to be a really interesting one for the point standings, for sure.
Just in case Daytona wasn't wild enough, let's throw that in there. Just, make it a little
might as well. Already off to not a good start. Tropical Cyclone in the 40s, losing the draft.
And I think nobody in the stands is surprised.
We're 2 laps into the heat race. Awful. Oh,
all
boy.
year long. And it's been bad when Tropical's driving it. It like Ed only made one race. I think that car's only made one race all season, and it was like 2 weeks ago at Darlington. So, I think it's just fair to say that Tropical Cyclone is the next is going to be the next driver of the 04. Maybe we just can't have 4 and 0 in the same number together anymore, because like the 04 and the 40 are just curses in this league.
Yeah, it's not working out, is it? He's just barely hanging on the draft. He will have a couple more chances in the next 2 heats, but so far less than stellar.
Maybe they'll consider putting an engine in under the hood in the next couple races. I don't know.
Still the 43 and the 08 out front. The top 4 have remained pretty much unchanged. But we're just doing the first few laps. I think they're just going to get in position. Once we get to probably 2 to go, we're going to see some pretty aggressive moves, I'm sure, because again, only the top 3 from this heat will advance to the main race. The rest will have to go around and try again.
The only way this strategy is going to work for Tropicals if the whole pack, literally everybody in that pack, decides to just like crash.
Well, I think he's gonna have to wait for the next heat and just hope he does a better job.
These guys aren't driving crazy enough for the huge one to happen here.
Well, Hoodlum just went 3 wide here with the 1 in the 82.
Well, yeah, they can manage 3 wide here. It's when you get 4 wide and 4x4x4 that things to get hectic for these guys.
Down the back straightaway, still the 43 and the 08 out front. Jans has been pretty loyal to the high line too. He's got the 82 of VGO3 behind him as well. But VGO3 is going to go down and help his teammate. Both of the mechanized racing cars on the bottom side. Meanwhile, the 43 and the 47, they don't have any teammates out there. Their friends are where they find them.
Oh, and we're going to... Oh, here we go. 3 wide for third.
Not quite.
Never mind.
Nick Sant took a look, but there was nothing there.
Took a look in a book reading Rainbow.
On the bottom side right now, both of the mechanized racing cars, then both of the Carnation Motorsports cars, and then it was both of the Power Sport cars, but the 52 has now moved to the top side, trying to keep some momentum up in the corners. So we're seeing some teams already getting together here. Just trying to get at least one of these uncharted cars into the race. But I tell you what, Ethan Head's all alone there for PTM because Tropical Cyclone here is
just gone.
Wow.
He is gone.
Doing some telemetry there.
Just awful.
So we're going to cross the line here with 2 to go in the heat race. Again, the top 3 are going to move on to the main session. And right now, the battle for that transfer spot is between VGO3 and Janza. So Emmett Lashbrook has led, I think, most of the laps here tonight between him and John Jones. They're both pretty comfortable. Those cars look fast.
The lead doesn't matter in this one or the next one, really. It's going to be third in this spot in this one, second in the next one. The win only matters in that last heat race. So these guys are only going to be worried about third, maybe second. But
boy, what a run!
Right now, so far, so good.
Janza got a huge run through 3 and 4. Now he's looking to the inside of the 43 as the white flag is in the air for this heat race. It's looking pretty cut and dried, isn't it?
Pretty much. They were double file for a while, and now kind of single file, just not doing what I would expect to see them doing. But again, it's a smaller pack, so can't say I'm too surprised.
Let's see if Nick Sant is going to try and go 3 wide. He's going to go to the bottom side and turn 3. 3 wide for second.
Here it comes.
And one of these guys isn't going to make it. He had a big push down the backstretch from his teammate, Hoodlum, in the 88, and that's going to knock John Jones. They're going to be 3 wide coming to the line here.
It's going to knock John Jones out for now, but if Jansen can get the run in the middle with help from VGO3...
Oh, Nick Sant barely makes it in. They're not out yet. They're going to have to try it again, but the 08, the 47, and the 24 can advance into the main race.
Luck.
And this is pretty big for these uncharted cars. If there's any shot they have at winning a race, it'll probably be at a plate track, but of course it's a whole battle just to get into it.
Yep.
So, Lashbrook, Janza, and Nick Sant will move on. We'll pull them out of the roster, and we're doing it all over again, baby. Now the top 2 are going to advance, and then in the final event, it'll just be the top 1.
Also known as the winner in other sports.
Okay. Let's move them all in. Emmett Lashbrook. And then Nick Sant. And Janza. Unsurprising.
Yeah, really.
All right, just 3 spots remain. And we got 2 more heats to do it. It was a good move by Hoodlum to push Nick Sant, but now he doesn't have any teammates in these last 2 heat races because he pushed his teammate into it.
Drivers, to your cars.
Driver's ours. Let's get going.
Driver's ours. Here we go.
Hoodlum starts on pole. Ethan Head on the outside. 8 more laps, same situation. Green flag in the air, and already Sabretooth looking the outside 3 wide. Does he have the momentum to actually make that move work? No.
No. I could have answered that before we even got out of the trioval. No, he doesn't.
So Hoodlum going to start out front. That 2003 guy behind him. And they're going to stay pretty much 2 wide, I think, probably for the first lap, but I don't know.
Cyclone at the back of the pack.
Can he hold on to the
time.
draft?
Already losing time.
Yeah, they're staying in line for now. That 2003 guy.
Actually, he's actually staying with the pack.
He might make a pass here. Tropical Cyclone just made a pass. Maybe. Not yet. Nitro XP still holding on. These 10 cars are still...
I was going to say, if Nitro gets past here, I think he's going to need to, like, contemplating retire.
Or 9 cars, sorry.
Here comes John Jones making it 3. He wants to get back up to the front.
Yeah, he came so close to making the race. I think he'll have no problem within the next couple of heats making this event.
And they're going to go almost 3 wide for the lead.
Ethan Head out front. And they're 3 wide. 2 rows. 2 columns. I don't know what you call a column of cars, but either way. Ethan Head's out front. Here comes the 66 to the bottom.
Yeah. Go, Sabretooth, go. Past that 46.
Into the lead goes the 66. Now, funny story here. The 66 Arctic Racing, they've had 3 different drivers in the car. They have not 30. They have not finished a single race in the Sim Series. They've DNQ'd 11 times, and they've DNF'd 3 times. So the only times they've made the race, and I think with 2 different drivers, that is, they've never finished.
They're going 4 wide.
Oh boy. Getting a little bit dangerous as Hoodlum drops all the way to the back. Remember, he started this heat at the front.
I saw Nitro XP go underneath Trop. It was like, uh-oh, that's not good.
That's really spreading this field out.
Guys, come on.
But Tropical is ahead of 2 cars.
And now all 3 are losing the draft.
Yeah, I hope they can get some draft in a second here.
If I'm going to go down, I'm going to take these other guys with me. John Jones trying to get into second. He wants that spot.
Jones to the bottom of Head. Sabretooth still leading. 3 wide behind them. It's like a goose formation. 1, 2, and then 3 wide.
That or like a mouse or something. Or a kite.
And it looks like David Dawn kind of left all alone. They're going to go 3 wide again behind them with Tropical sticking it under that 2003 guy and then getting down to the bottom. Tropical's making moves out here. So I don't know what happened in the first heat, but I think they got that thing sorted out. It seems he's able to actually race this time.
And just listening into Tropical's radio right now, all you hear is a whole bunch of Kurt Busch screaming. I don't know if that's making him go faster or what, but
well, it's working out. He just got past the 1. Now he's lining up with VGO3 to get past his teammate Ethan Head.
I feel bad for his crew members.
Oh,
though.
but
I'm
here
sure
comes that in a 2003 guy. Race winner last year. Oh, but they're going to leave him all alone.
Yeah, the inside's okay, but with no help, you're gonna struggle here.
Might have a bit of a target on his back after winning last season. So coming around to the line now, this will be 3 to go in this second of 3 heat races to make it into the Pepsi 240, and it's John Jones and Sabretooth out front.
Trop is dropping back.
No surprise, here comes the one again looking for the bottom.
Well, he's got no help behind him, and that one's being impatient. So that does not help him, but now he's on the outside where there is help. So now he should be okay.
Two wide behind him. Everyone's 2 by 2, side by side for the lead with the 43 and the 66.
Well, yeah, right now the top 2 are the deciding factor here in this heat.
But with them going side by side, that gives Ethan Head a pretty good run. He's caught right up to the back of these guys.
And that 66 is going to fall back.
Oh, he's all alone on the top side. Here comes the 1 and the 34 working together on the bottom.
The only guy he has up there is Tropical, and here comes...
Whoa, Pure coming down the track. Pure Red and Blues RP. You didn't let me finish my sentence. He's in the lead. He came all the way down, staying clear of the 46. But the 1 and the 34 on the bottom side... They got this hooked up. They got past the 82, the 66. Tropical's going to the back again. And Jones holds on to the lead.
Yeah, he's got help on that outside, but the bottom 2 lines are strong as Tropical now is officially dead last.
Coming to the line with the white flag in the air. Ethan Head going to the bottom side. He wants to be at the front of this thing. Remember, the top 2 are going to transfer. Well, you might as well give yourself a bit of cushion.
They're stacked up third on back. It's almost like nobody wants to work together to try and get to the front.
Well, this could hurt Jones if no one goes with him. That 2003 guy taking a peek to the inside.
Jones is in the worst spot. He's going to lose another one.
But David Don's going to go to the top side.
End.
Sabretooth is up there as well. Oh, Don's going to the bottom.
Yeah, there they go.
Again, Jones could lose out. The 34 and the 1 still working together.
Here comes the 1.
And the 66, Sabretooth is going to go to the bottom, 3 wide here.
Oh,
3 wide at the front.
For the lead.
Only
66 doesn't have a lot of help though.
Oh,
if David
neither
drops
does
down, here he goes.
Only the top 2 are going to transfer. The battle right now is between the 1 and the 46, and I think that 2003 guy is going to do it.
He gets it.
Wow.
What a finish.
So the 43 and the 46 get shuffled out.
Ethan Head and John Jones are bridesmaids once again. And Tropical Cyclone, dead last. 2 for 2.
Oh my goodness.
At least he didn't lose the pack this time.
So Sabretooth and that 2003 guy are going to move on in the main event. Everyone else is going to have one final chance. Oh boy, they're going to need it. And I think they're going to go all out as well. So the 66 actually making a race. Let's see if they can finish one for the first time ever, as well as the 1.
It's Daytona. I doubt that.
That's fair.
It's Daytona. He's going to be upside down in the catch fence.
And the remaining 7 drivers are going to go head to head. 8 laps, no cautions. Only the winner of this heat race is going to make it in. This is a great race, just to make it in the race. This is fantastic. So, oops, I went too fast. There's not many cars. Okay. Getting ready to go green again. The 43 of John Jones on the inside with Ethan Head behind him. The 82 and the 40 on the outside. Green flag in the air. 8 laps. The last chance heat qualifier, whatever you want to call it. They're going 3 wide already.
Tropical didn't start last. That's a plus.
They actually had a decent run there on the outside with the 82. And they're going 3 wide behind them with the 2 power sport cars and the 1 remaining Carnation car. They better pick it up if they want to stay in touch with this pack. Tell you what, that 46 is going to be hungry. I know Jones is going to be hungry. It's a couple of times he's just barely missed out on making the event. And it'll be a big disappointment with how fast that car seems to be. He just ended up in a bad situation on the white flag lap, you know, both heats in a row.
Tell you what, John Jones has a lot of support on the high side compared to Ethan Head on the bottom.
He's going to come down to the tri-oval.
But now he's going to go to the bottom.
No, he'll move back up. He was just covering the line.
He's doing the Dale Jr. Pied Piper moment here.
So he's still pulling VGO3 on the outside.
The Dale Jr. lookalike car back there is last, losing the pack.
Oh, not looking good for Hoodlum.
And he barely made the 250 earlier this year.
But he did it. We know that car's fast. He pushed Nick Sant into the event.
That he did.
He's got the draft for now. Oh, we got a lot of guys going to the bottom side now. The 34, the 52. Looking to push Ethan Head, but it's still Jones clear of the rest of the field. Through the trial will they go. John Jones still working the lines. I mean, it's the same strategy he's used in every single heat. He sat out front and tried to run the show.
Is there a stroll mouse? There it is.
Thanks, Diaz. Oh, here we go.
Point
PTM on the inside. Ethan Head and Tropical Cyclone, one in front of the other. The 40 and the 46 working together. And Ethan Head's got a big push here.
Here we go. Oh my God, Tropical exists.
He's been pushing Head to the front. They're going to be able to get past the 43. And might even be able to get some help here from the 34 of David Dawn. Ethan Head covers the top side, back to the bottom again.
You got to be in to get in. You can't finish second or third anymore. You have to win this.
Yeah, if Tropical wants to make it, he can't do it by pushing his teammate. That won't get you into the race. Well, the Hoodlum's still deciding. There's looks like mostly we've got 5 cars up top, only 2 on the bottom. Tropical's going to be going backwards here.
Yeah.
Because there's still a big gap between himself and David Dawn. Oh, the 52's coming down.
Here we go. Only problem is they have ground to make up now, and here comes everybody else to the bottom, including John Jones for the lead.
We've seen these two pretty much run the show in heat number 2, but only one of them is going to be able to make this race. And Tropical's having a peek to the inside as well.
He thought about it.
Here he goes. He's got the 52 with him. Into turn 1, we're going 3 wide for the lead, and it's Tropical Cyclone with Power Sport Racing behind him. But I'm sure they have other motives, right? Side by side, down the back straightaway, the 43, the 46. And the 88's going to go to the bottom side. Now we got 4 on the bottom, 3 on the top.
Oh, man.
Now we're coming to the line. They have 3 laps to go, so it is not over yet.
I think Trop got to the lead a little bit too early.
It might be too soon. It might not. But he's working the lines. 3 to go.
It looks like Ethan Head's going to get sent up to the way outside.
Yeah, that... Oh, he's going to have to get back to the bottom and recover pretty quickly. We're running out of time in this last chance qualifier. Power Sport Racing teammates still on the bottom together. They push Tropical Cyclone into the lead.
Here comes the 52.
Oh, VGO3's getting aggressive, but no one's going with him. David Dawn's still hooked up with the back of the 52.
Trop's still out there.
But here comes the Nitro with a push from the 34. No, Dawn goes to the inside. He wants it for himself. Coming to the line, 2 laps to go.
Tropical.
Oh, but he's on the outside of the 52. They're going to be going 3 wide into turn 1 here. But the 43 goes up top with Tropical. Last chance qualifier. Only the winner advances. And we're 3 by 3 into 1 and 2.
Tropical does not have the help on the outside. David Dawn's going to have the run here on the bottom.
Oh, David Dawn doesn't have help, though. VGO3 goes up to the middle. Tropical Cyclone still has some momentum on the top.
He's got Hoodlum.
Still 3 wide. Oh, Nitro gets down.
I think that's going to put Nitro out in front here.
Well, you never know. We saw the guys leading at the white flag in the last heat. They got shoved to the back. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go in the last chance qualifier.
This is bedlam here. Holy cow.
Nitro XP still in the lead.
One more car on the outside.
Oh, everyone's sitting in the middle.
Yeah, everybody's just abandoning ship right now.
Including his teammate, Ethan Head, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw VGO3 go for this.
Hoodlum's trying to go to the top.
Oh, Nitro's going to go to the top side to get in front of Tropical. Does the 82 have a run at all?
4 on 3 here. I don't think the 82 has a shot.
He's there. He's underneath the 52.
Oh, here we go.
VGO3 on the bottom side with Ethan Head behind him. Nitro XP with a whole selection of cars behind him, but he doesn't have the momentum. Coming off the corner, it's going to be VGO3. In that Jegs number 82 for mechanized racing, they're going to
Well, I'll
have
be
both
darned.
of their Uncharted cars in the main event. VGO3 advances into the Pepsi
Tropical
240.
Cyclone just had a stroke.
Oh boy. The 46 is out. The 52, the 34, both of those Power Sport racing cars, both of the Pantallica Motorsports cars, plus the 43 of John Jones, who did so well, and the 88 of Hoodlum also out.
We hardly talked about John Jones here in this third race. He just wasn't much of a factor.
He was
just
at the
kind of a
front
pusher.
early, but he got
Yeah.
sent to the back and didn't quite get it, just didn't make it back up there. So close yet so far for so many of these drivers. But VGO3 is going to make it into the main event. And we're going to go racing here with all 42 cars in just a minute. So let's add the number 82. So we're going to have all 4 mechanized racing cars in this event. They've been some of the strongest of the Uncharted cars, so I'm not surprised at all. All right. Let's load it up. 42 cars. Oh, baby. This is going to be interesting. 42 cars. 96 laps. Definitely going to turn cautions on. And the full pace lap.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna simulate the qualifying session because it's a super speedway. Obviously we can't do group qualifying, and we'll take a look at the results. Shouldn't matter too much though, because this is a big old race with a lot of passing, but we'll get a good view at which are the strongest cars here. And it's one Carnation out front by over 1/10 of a second. Wow.
Huh? Well, I guess he's angry after not making the chase off.
So watch for the drivers with blue banners and splitters and spoilers and numbers. Those are your chase-off drivers. At the end of these... How many races do we have in the chase-off? At the end of this 5-race stretch, the top 4 will battle it out at Homestead for the championship. That's going to be fun. So keep an eye on them. They need to be scoring points here tonight. Here's your starting grid. Let's skip on over to the command. That's the garage button, not the accelerate button.
One of these things is not like the other.
I don't know how I messed that one up.
Yes, at home.
I missed the command.
Again?
Drivers
Drivers
ours.
ours.
Drivers are missing the command.
Again. And
Oh, we
again,
got
and
it. Here we go.
Jeez. That was a lame command.
Well, we're not judging the command. We're supposed to be commentating the race, god damn it.
That's the big key. No mistakes today. We get up there, we get in the top 10, we ride. That's what we gotta do today.
So
Thanks,
what
Chad.
incarnation? Starting on pole. Having... Oh, man. The champion from last season misses the chase-offs this season.
Gee, I wonder where I've heard that before, Jimmy Johnson.
And then you can see all of the remaining... How many do we have? 16 chase-off drivers with those blue spoilers. All ready to go. Should be pretty easily recognizable on track. Drive-through? What the heck? He's starting like 12th. Impressive.
Well, we know that won't last very long.
All right. Hunter B is going to be in the 79 this week because the 77 is running, but he's still chase-offs eligible.
Well, I mean, the 77's running. It's just the fact that it's not Hunter, it's driving 77.
Why
which
is
why
Hunter at the
Hunter's
back?
79. I don't know.
Hold up.
Does he
I'm
have
going to check
ratings?
the ratings. I'm going to check the ratings just to be sure. Just to be sure I didn't biff it. All right? Because we're not biffing things. We're just making sure that he has the proper ratings. He does. Yep.
Oh, okay. So he's just bad.
Yeah, he's just not good. Yeah, he has standard ratings. I checked, chat. I checked. Also, Brad Flynn in the 16, keeping the John Andretti throwback on the car. And man, that thing looks cool. So it'll be cool to see that thing racing. Oh boy, it's chase-offs time. It's Daytona again. We're in for a good show. 96 laps. What incarnation is going to lead the field? The pace van pulls into the pits. And we are green flag racing at Daytona.
Here we go.
It's going to be a slow start with these restrictor plates. Let everyone get those engines cranked up. But the 8 of KHP, we know he loves it. He's already going to the bottom 3 wide. And look at this pack behind them. Oh, boy. 3 wide for second between 3 of the chase-off drivers. The 85, the 7, and the 8. Here comes the field out of turn 2. What a sight.
Only in the Sim series.
Oh, it's beautiful. KHP to the bottom for the lead. KHP getting in the front pretty quickly. Looks like the 53 of Herman and CHASEOFFS in the 15. Also working that bottom side, trying to get to the front. Still 3 wide for second, but KHP is going to lead the first lap.
Only a lot more to go. And
15 goes to the inside. Fireball behind him. Looks like the bottom side is the place to be right now, but they keep shuffling in and out here for second place. KHP is just out front. Oh, here comes the 9 on the bottom. Don't do it.
Remember when I said it typically takes about 8 laps for these guys to get out of the... I may have to take that back.
Oh, I think this is going to be bad.
This is going to take out
Is it going to be this early? On lap 2? Come on, guys. Oh, this is it. Emmett's in the wall. Come on. Oh, they survived it. They're good. We're good. We're going. We're racing.
I don't know how. I don't know if they'll make it out of the tri-oval, though.
3 wide solid. The entire field. Everybody's hungry.
12 vibes right now.
I'll put the ticker up, but it's going to be behind. There's so much passing going on. It'll give you a good general idea of what's happening. But these guys are changing positions like 4 or 5 times a lap.
The leader will be correct. Everything else is going to be wrong. Oh,
well,
God,
the leader might not even be correct. Pure to the bottom with the 0-1 behind him. There is nowhere to go for so many of these cars just stuck in the middle. But Chase the Coyote goes to the bottom for the lead.
If they wreck up front in a corner, it's going to take out the whole field.
Oh, for sure.
There's just nothing these guys can do.
Side by side for the lead. Chase the Coyote's going to take it for now. And look at the field behind them. Whoa, big move from Hello from the top to the bottom. He's going to go 3 wide for the lead.
What a run.
Well, he's got a lot of push and power behind him with Pure in the 61 and Xander in the 0-1. And a whole bunch of cars behind them. Still 3 wide for the lead.
I don't like this, man. I know we have a long way to go, but still.
Xander M on the bottom with the 22 of Mark Silas behind him. The field's pretty organized. I'll give him that. Oh, Hello getting down in front of the 0-1. Really, really trusting his spotter on that one.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be, again, 3 chase-off drivers. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes the 0-1 of Xander M on the bottom.
I feel like that's going to be the theme of the night.
3 by 3 by 3 by 3.
12.
3. Oh my goodness. Hunter B in the 79 looks like he's picking up a few spots on the bottom, but he had a really bad start compared to the rest of the chase-off drivers.
Yeah.
This pack is solid. Oh,
this is ridiculous.
The 00s peek into the inside of that 2003 guy. He's going to be able to get back in line. Okay.
Thank God.
Oh my goodness. This is even crazier than the 250. All these cars stacked up like this. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a sight. I don't think I've ever seen the whole pack pass by in such a short amount of time. Seriously.
Seriously. These guys are
42nd is less than 1.5 seconds from first. The entire field separated by 1.5 seconds. Oh, it's looking dangerous again. Rolo
This is
keeps
starting
going to
build
the
my
inside,
anxiety. Good God.
but he's not there yet.
Yep, can't do it yet.
It seems like it's just a matter of time at this point.
Yeah.
We're on lap 6 of
it's not-
96.
It's not if but when. Actually, we're now on lap 7, so 6 laps in the books.
Oh
And
boy.
we're 3 wide, 30 rows deep at least.
It's been pretty even, the battle for the lead, though.
Yeah, really.
But the
it's
22's
just
got
a
some help on the
blob.
bottom.
Oh, 4 wide?
Yep.
Oh, no. This is going to be the huge one.
We got 3 chase-off drivers on the top side, and this is getting really
is it.
dangerous.
This is it.
KHP's got
This
nowhere
is
to
it.
go.
This.
Oh!
KHP's going to get hooked.
They did it! They got themselves sorted out.
What? Oh, they're 4 wide in the back.
No, they're good.
Back where that 43 was, he was looking to make it 4 wide. He was
I don't
back
believe
up.
it. Mark Silas went to the bottom 4 wide, and now here he is looking at the lead.
I was going to say, now he's going to lead. What a
Wow.
move.
What a move. What a crazy racing we're seeing here. This is the best timeline. This is the best Daytona. There's nothing like it.
Oh, here comes...
Oh, that's Rolo stuck in the middle
Oh, and
with
now
DS
Rolo got
Gaming.
sent 4 wide. This is bad.
Rolo's stuck 4 wide. There's nowhere for anyone to go now.
Yeah, he's not getting in a hole.
Oh
This is
boy.
it. Well,
they
top
might
10,
make
it's been
4
fun.
lanes here.
They're going to go 4x4. Oh, nope.
It's
Julio
just
got back in
Rolo stuck in
line.
the middle because that N73 guy got under him. We saw them trying to
This is
make that
gonna be
move
tough
so many
coming out of the
times.
Tri-oval.
He's beside Jake 24. Julio's looking at the bottom for the lead. Oh, boys. 4 wide for the lead with Julio on the bottom. Here they come down the back
This is going to
stretch.
be the whole pack.
Oh, no. Rolo's back
Turn
in line.
3.
But now
Well, yeah, of course he's in line now, but
it's Mark Silas. It's Chase the
if-
Coyote
if-
on the top side.
Hallow almost had him cleared.
Oh! A bit of contact. They're 4 wide behind them in the pack as well.
Oh my God. It's way back there with Carnation, who started on pole. He's now like 45th.
Good
Like-
God. Oh my lord. Julio to the
They're
lead.
Still 4 wide.
That and 2003 guy behind them.
Michael.
Oh
Julio's going
boy.
up from the top.
The 85 and 22 are still side by side. Thanks Brady Michael for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying this. This is insanity. I'm still keeping an eye on Silas and Hello because this is... Oh,
I
there they
don't know
go!
how.
In the wall, Chase the
Oh.
Coyote, big damage, 0-1 in it as well. The rest of the pack trying to
Everybody.
get underneath. The 8 has damage.
Actually,
Johnston,
That's not too bad.
lap
If you were
10.
the outside line, you got damage, but that wasn't a ton of damage.
That's
Those guys
bad
didn't
for
get as hard as
Chase.
they could have. Chase is stuck. Yeah.
Mark
he's gonna get
Silas has a
lapped.
bunch of damage. Priya
That
McShane
wasn't too bad.
involved.
That was only about 10 cars. That's about
That's
4
a lot of
times as less as
cars.
what I was expecting a 40-car wreck, not a 10-car wreck. So.
Caution is out on lap 10. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Oh, Hello's got a lot of damage as well.
They just got lucky that it got pinned up at the outside wall. Because if somebody came back down the racetrack, that could have been disastrous.
And it was,
And
as
just-
expected,
they
the 22 and
squeezed.
85 just ran out of space.
Yeah.
With that
and it just-
N2003 guy on the bottom, and that's going to put Chase in the wall, and then the
Chase
22
just
goes
nowhere to
around.
go. Pure.
Xander
he got-
slapped it.
Pure had nowhere to go. Yeah, Xander.
KHP with some
Xander could
damage.
be all right.
Johnston.
HP caught a little bit.
Actually, I think Priya
Johnston,
stayed out
maybe.
of it.
Yeah, Priya just kind of did a duck to the grass.
I think most of the damage to Chase was actually on his way down when he caught the 92. Ooh.
Did he really catch the 92?
Yep, Johnson just
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
he
get through
did.
there.
Every time my angle kind of freeze, so I missed him bouncing off, but there it was.
Most of the field did a pretty darn good job.
Again, they were lucky that this was up on the outside, up on the wall.
And these
If-
drivers were
if
able
somebody
to...
got
Yeah, and those guys behind the wreck just got on the brakes, let the wreck go down the track. Great driving for most of these
If
guys.
somebody got hooked down the racetrack heading into turn 3, they would have come back at the racetrack and taken out about 20 cars. But because they all stayed up to the wall until everybody on the inside was out of there and then slid down the racetrack, it wasn't that big of a crash.
10 laps in, we've got pit stops as expected. Drivers getting used to the cars, pushing their runs out a little bit more.
Took fuel only.
Interesting call. Fuel only from the 42.
Interesting on pit road.
Most everyone else looks like they're going to go for...
There was some contact back there. Anderson Reed.
Oh boy, we got some slow cars trying to get into their boxes here. But it looks like they've actually got it sorted out okay. I'm quite impressed. That was a busy, chaotic pit road. But I think they got through it without any big incidents. We've got a few cars staying out here. David Alvarez, CHASEOFFS, Asteroid Strike, and Trace Ryder.
I hardly know her.
And then we've got some guys that took just fuel. That 2003 guy and Julio Caesar. 24 of Nick Sant had a good pit stop, as did the 66. But the top 4 staying out. They're going to be 10 laps shorter on fuel than the rest of the field. That's a lot.
Imagine if someone flips on pit road again.
Oh, well, Nazareth.
Maybe.
I tell you what.
Here too. That happened here too.
Flipped on pit road? I don't think so.
No. I thought it was here.
Oh boy. Where are the leaders? Are they coming out of the... Oh, Hello's going to stay on the lead lap. I don't think Chase will. I mean,
look like it.
They got a lot of... Oh, he's going to do it.
Barely.
Chase the Coyote. Good job by the team there, keeping him on the lead lap. Or he might be 1 down because of the tow. But better than 2 down for sure.
Yeah, I think he's only going to be 1 down.
And he's going to be slow because there is a lot of damage on that car still.
Yeah,
goodness.
He's going to need a good for a couple races here.
Well,
starting at the Roval next week.
You might as well put some laps in, because if we get a big wreck, that's a bunch of spots.
He just has to not be involved in that big wreck. That'll be
exactly. But that's not the way the 7 team wants their chase-offs to start. Hello MU also has a bunch of damage. They had that car up on the jacks for a while. He's probably going to be off pace. AFK's pitting again, or coming out of the pits. The rest of the field looks pretty much okay, which is pretty concerning because it means they can wreck again. Yeah, and they're gonna do some more repairs in the 7 here. Unsurprising.
I don't blame them.
You can't even read the numbers on it. There's nothing there. That's the number 7, by the way, viewers.
Just in case you couldn't tell.
And David Alvarez is going to lead a handful of laps with the no-stop call. Hopefully, we don't stay green for... Well, let's see actually what's the fuel window. So the fuel window is 39 laps, which means at lap 39-ish is when, probably 40 with this caution flag, when we're going to see the top 4 have to pit. So they're hoping for a caution within the next 25.
Which, with the amount of people that are left, probably going to happen.
Yeah. Well, you never know. So, got the 7 out again. So they're pulling it in the pits, doing some repairs, staying only 2 laps down, and then getting back out on track and driving it around again. I mean, it's good strategy.
I don't think, yeah.
I'm really impressed. I'll be honest. Doing just enough repairs to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, and Chase is
1 down.
1 down.
Yeah, so staying only 1 lap down and not 2 laps down.
And him, Hallow, Julio, and David are the only 4 guys to lead. Well, and KHP led a lap too, apparently. But
yeah, KHP went 3 wide at 1 point for the lead, so yeah, there's that.
yeah, he led 1 lap. Hallow with 4, Chase with 3, Julio with 2, David with 3.
Goodness.
Oh, we got a whopping 2 bits.
Oh, thanks, NASCAR Sonoma. I appreciate it. So, they're still trying to catch up the back of the pacing line here with that number 7 car. The pacing line's in turn 3. Chase is coming out of turn 2. So he might have another half a lap down.
Car, so
yeah.
It's gonna be a while, yeah. Oh, we are going green this time. Well, we'll see. It'll probably take about 8 to 10 laps for these guys to get 3 and 4 wide.
He's still cooking down the backstretch.
And
He's going
at full
160. Oh no.
He is at full speed. He is not making it.
Pace van pulls in, green flag in the air again. David Alvarez, your leader, and the top 4 did not pit. So both of the Power Sport cars plus Trace rider David Alvarez.
And everybody's fanning out. Good
Well,
grief.
they were single file. Makes sense. I don't blame him. Trace is pretty hungry here. He's going for a couple of spots.
Doesn't have a lot of help, though. Some of the guys behind him did not get a good restart.
Well, that Aaron 2003 guy's going to go with him. See if he can push him. Oh, he's not. That Aaron 2003 guy's going to the bottom.
Nope.
I mean, he's in it to win it. He won it last season.
Yeah.
And this is
You could also say the same. You could say the same thing about Trace too. He's not.
Yeah,
in the
that's
chase
true.
offs.
Yeah.
What does he care?
Julio going to the bottom. He won't have help. Maybe he will. Here comes Savage behind him. First time we've seen him up front.
The only way you're in this not only for the win is if you have a blue spoiler and a blue number and a blue splitter and everything else.
And even
Otherwise,
that's
you're
not
only
always
here to win
true.
this race. Yeah. Well, some people may just want the points just in case something goes haywire in the next 4 weeks. But still.
We're going 3 wide already with Savage Toy Show on the bottom.
Yeah, but we're not as packed together as they were earlier on.
Not yet, because there's some pushing
Well,
for us here.
Yeah, but that's a good thing if we don't want to see the big wreck right away.
So cars immediately that have damage. Hello, I'm Muse off pace. Johnston as well, as expected. So is the 0-1. So chase-off drivers with a good amount of damage. They're just going to be setting laps at this point.
So like half of
Chase is in the pits
Xander
again.
Ram's is back there.
So they tried to keep that car out, but
Yeah.
he's going to lose a couple of laps here. So obviously just things are not working out on that 7 car right now, and understandably so. Asteroid Strike to the lead. So Asteroid Strike out front. That 2003 guy still moving his way up, and the 66 is with him. Sabretooth, I think it's the first time he's ever been in the top 5, apart from the heat races.
Yeah, really.
So he's behind the 1.
66 and top 5 don't belong in the same sentence unless the word isn't in is in the middle.
Once again, that
words, I should
66 has not finished a single race. They've DNQ'd all but 3, and those 3 they've crashed out. So it has not been
with 3
nice.
different drivers.
Yep. With
And here comes Carter
Sabretooth,
trying to lead the bottom.
No Compass, and Nathan Kiani all got a spot in that car. All failed to finish. But that Ender 2003 guy to the lead. Race winner last year got bumped down to the Amateur League with a one-off deal for Xander Ebb in that number 1 Mountain Dew car, and he's getting to the front.
And here comes Carter 3 wide on the bottom. He is coming.
And he's got Hunter B. Oh, Hunter's looking to the bottom.
He's gonna go. Maybe not. For a second there, I thought he was, but he got back in line, or Carter was able to block him or something.
But it's 3 wide,
he's-
pretty solid.
Yeah, we're back to another pretty tight pack. Everybody that's behind him, I think, must have like just rode the wall through that first wreck, or did catch a little bit of damage.
Hunter B in that
still,
79 got a
probably
good run.
About 30 cars still left in this big pack. It's a chunky boy up here.
Yeah, definite recipe for carnage, but we'll see how patient these drivers are going to be. Hunter B on the bottom side with Michael Deitch behind him. Going to the bottom, 3 wide for the lead again, and oh no. This is not a good sight at all.
Not when they're 3x3x12.
And it's Hunter's teammate of all people, Chase the Coyote, who's already 2 laps down and
I'm
way
sure he's
off
on
the
the radio.
pace.
I'm sure he's on the radio. Get him to the outside now.
Oh, he's sitting in the middle. And that's he's going to the top, but he's going to hold up 2 lines of cars.
Bye, Hunter. See you later.
Oh my goodness. It's this.
And
Oh, this is going to keep on happening.
This is it. This is it. This is.
Asteroid Strike, David Alvarez.
Even the middle line had to check up. Now that
DS.
top side, David. Look how many people got out of that top line though down the backstretch. There are only 5 cars up. And
Yeah,
the
they
7's one of them.
Well, it's not the place you want to be when there's just a slow car way off the pace
just
sitting
in
there.
the way.
Oh, and he's going down to the middle now.
This broke up the pack.
Well, it broke it up enough, but they're still going 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Jans on the bottom. Deitch in the middle, running that Tame the Beast paint scheme for the first time this week, and Hunter B is going to lose that lead. Emmett Lashbrook getting up there as well, so is Fireball, Brad Flynn, What Incarnation, Anderson Reed.
Here comes Lashbrook.
Lashbrook with some help from the 9, but I think Fireball wants it for himself. They're going 4 wide for the lead.
Chase. There it is. Oh, God.
Oh, this is dangerous. Bit of contact between the 08 and the 47. I think Chance is going to be able to get in front of the 57 here.
God, I hope so.
Yep. Fireball to the lead. And this is really starting to split the pack up with that 7 getting in the way. But it's still 3 by 3 by 3 at the front. And I think Rusty's
3 things are imminent. It's
getting
death,
hungry.
taxes, and the big one at Daytona.
And we haven't had it yet.
Yet.
Fireball still out front with a good push from Jansen down the backstretch. Topside's working hard, but here comes Anderson Reed on the bottom. Reed with Broussard, and that's the 3 guy behind him. Yep. And there's just more cars jumping onto it.
Yeah.
So
Some
Anderson,
of those guys back there are going to lose the draft. KHP, Trace.
Yep, the 15 of DS Gaming, David Alvarez, the 98.
Spook Boy, he's back there.
Julio Caesar, Pure. KHP has, I think, a bit of damage, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he's still making passes and stuff, so I don't think it's too bad or as bad, but still.
Yeah, a few stragglers, but this lead pack is just cooking right now.
Yeah, and right now, with the way these guys are racing, maybe that second pack is the safest place to be as long as you know how to use your brakes.
Well, that's asking a lot out of these Sim Series drivers, as we've seen in the past. Remember Talladega? Disick? Oh, baby.
Yeah.
So we won't have any lap traffic to deal with for a little while, and these cars are going 180 as opposed to Chase's 160. So we should be okay apart from that number 7 car, who is still on the track.
Actually, Chase is only about a second slower than the lead pack.
That's a second at a super speedway. Plus, he's had some help. I mean, he's up to 180. Okay.
I was going to say, for comparison, Ryan Johnson is...
Update on the 7 car. We can read the number. So they did do some more repair work, and the car is looking better. So I think they took the lap down and were able to go 180 as opposed to 160. Got that thing sorted out a little bit more.
Jesus. Come back to the pack, and the whole field's just scrambling.
Anderson Reed still leads with Rusty Broussard and Fireball side by side behind him. Emmett Lashbrook goes from the middle to the bottom, 3 wide for second.
Yeah.
Rusty and Carnation, one in front of the other in the middle line. Great billboard placement.
Yeah, beautiful. You gotta love it.
So Anderson Reed's got a pretty solid car here.
Yeah.
He's led
He made contact with somebody on pit road. He's still doing all right.
He's led a handful of laps here, stayed out in front of the 9 and the 55. I mean, the battling between them probably helped him as well, but neither of them can get a run on Anderson Reed for now. And we're already more than a quarter of the way through this race.
David Alvarez has the fastest lap. Average speed of 200.741 miles an hour, wherever he was at in the pack.
Average over 200 miles an hour.
Average over 200. Actually, this second pack is averaging faster laps than
they just caught up.
Itself.
Because remember, he got stuck behind the 7. He just caught up. So did Chris, the 15 as well. Asteroid barely holding on.
David and DS just set average laps over 200 miles an hour. The leader's setting average laps at 197. So they're back.
They're battling for it now. The 9 and the 12 side by side.
You guys looking to fan out here down on the bottom. Don't want to see these guys crash.
Luke Rainey to the front. That's the first time I think we've seen him up here all day.
Yeah, really.
Right now he's first in the chase-off drivers.
And he needs to win just about everything to try and make it to Homestead.
Yeah, he's starting the chase-offs
a couple of races
because
he lost the charter for no good reason, I should say. So he's going to need 4-5 solid good weeks to get him to Homestead. Otherwise, he's going to be on the outside looking in.
Yeah, one bad run and he's out for sure. He won't be able to fight for the championship.
Yeah.
He had a great run last season, but missing some races cost him a lot.
He wins, and the other 15 finish 42nd through.
But
like
there was
20th.
a big silly season announcement last week that Luke Rainey is going to move over to Drive Through Racing Ventures in the number 72 next season.
Thank God.
So obviously not happy with that whole XMRC organization. But in his place, they've picked up DS Gaming, who's going to cross the floor and join the team of his main rival from this season. So he's going to leave the 15 at Powersport and move on to Xander M Racing Corps, I think in this 2, but I don't know if they've confirmed a number. So it's getting... things are shaking up in this silly season here.
Ooh, Beck just made a good point. What if the guys who stayed out are in the middle of the pack when they go to pit?
Well,
It's gonna get messy. Yeah,
lap
about 10 laps,
38
they have to pit.
is about where
Yeah.
we're going to see them have to come in.
Oh, we got lap traffic. Ryan Johnston.
Johnson's not too far off the pace, though. I don't think it should be too... It'll initially be bad because he's alone.
He's averaging 182.
Well, he's also not in the pack.
Well, yeah. But still.
Are they
That's the
going
same that's the
four
same
wide?
speed that Chase is running right now.
They're going 4 wide, aren't they? Mech and
Outside
Priya.
line. Bye-bye. Oh.
Oh, Priya... Oh, they're good. They're good. They sorted it out. Priya got back down.
And the outside line
Rusty
is
Broussard, Fireball, Anderson
the back.
Reed, a bunch of the guys who were leading.
Yep. There they go. There's that weird drive-through guy. He's up into the top 10.
Drive-through? Wow. One-off start in that 77. It's only his 3rd start this year. He's up in a 6th place. That 92. Well, he's definitely off pace. He's certainly holding drivers up. Here comes the 02 and the 60 and the 25 and a bunch of other cars behind him. So this actually should give us a little bit more longevity in terms of splitting the pack up before they all pile up together again, 3 wide.
Yeah.
3 wide for 3rd here with Herman on the bottom. He's the first of the chase-off drivers. And he's pulling the 77 with him. Look at the drive from the drive-through. Up into 4th place.
The through from the through drive. Yeah.
Yep, that one.
That.
And the next lap traffic is Hello IMU. He's going to be up there pretty soon. Midlife is pitting.
I was going to say, I thought I saw Midlife
Yeah.
pull out. I wasn't sure if he was pitting or what.
What's up with
Or
that?
if he-
That's an
or if he was gonna
unscheduled
pull out.
stop.
He just pulled out of the pack coming off the 4. Wasn't sure if he
Unscheduled
was
stop
pulling up or
from
what.
Midlife. He's got a black flag. Hey? Midlife. Caution's out. Caution's out. Yellow. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck on the back. As soon. Oh, asteroid strikes destroyed. As
he's
soon as we
toast.
look away.
John Andretti look-alike.
Oh
I
no.
don't know who called it. I think it was Trop that called it.
David's
so
got
thanks, Trop.
damage. Emmett's got damage. Of course, the 66 is
I was
involved.
going to say the 66. It's got like a friggin' magnet on it.
But boy, the 98. Oh, Alvarez has the whole side caved
98
in.
is toast.
Well, for those guys that didn't pit, apart from Alvarez for obvious
What
reasons,
the hell was the black flag for?
I have no idea. Well, he might have entered pits too fast. I think he got the black flag as he came into the pits, but I'm not sure. This was something at the front. It was the one
This was.
VGO3,
I was going to say McSpookboy spun.
and that and a 2003
McSpookboy
guy.
tried to stick it 4 wide. And
Oh
it just,
boy. Oh, there's a good amount of cars in that. Spookboy
Yeah.
goes around the 28 of CodyHGaming, the mechanized
But
80.
most-
Oh, it was Spookboy trying to catch the car. Oh
and
no.
Instead, he fell in Asteroid Strike's lap.
Where the heck is
Yikes.
he?
Trop, you called us going away from the pack wrecking us, coming back, and the pack being like upside down on
Spun
fire.
around, tried to catch it, and just
And
pulled
just-
up in front of the 98. And
God,
that's
that
what took
pack.
out the 16. But it looks like everyone else did a decent job, actually, of getting around that
Yeah.
carnage.
Seriously, I can't believe that was it out of that. Most of that was just spinning until McSpookboy came back up the racetrack. David got a little bit of damage.
20 as
Sabertooth
well.
would have some damage.
But, oh, there's a big checkup. The 98. Oh, Janza got a little tap.
Oh,
I want to go on board here with Hunter, because I can't believe he didn't... Oh,
gracious.
jeez. Avoids the first collision. You can see them down there. Oh, the 1 gets dangerous, and then the 6 comes up. Whew.
Oi. Oi. Everybody's scraping the wall.
That's the 92 of Ryan Johnston just trying to stay out of it. Oh, boy. A real scary moment for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, really.
That might have just saved Midlife. He would have
kept
pitted
him on
and
the
been
lead
all
lap.
alone. To serve a black flag? What would that have been?
Like, I just saw him pull out of the back there.
I have no idea what that penalty would be. I don't think we have a way to find out.
Are we in Atlanta? Like, it would have had to been something that he gotten, and like, and he just
Or
got
he
it
entered
that
too
lap,
fast.
too.
Oh. I think he's supposed to be at he's supposed to be at 55, I think.
But he's a 54.
Does he still have the black? No, he cleared the black. So he got some penalty. The wreck saved him. We're busy looking at that. Now the whole field's going to come into pit. Except
Maybe
for
it's just rigged, and
lap
they knew they were
cars.
going to wreck. So I don't know.
Ooh, it looks like Austin Ripp got the wall at some point. Pretty big damage there.
Yeah, probably got the wall trying to avoid the crash.
So I think Alvarez lost a lap because they're still got the car out. They're still fixing damage.
Rip.
So, bit of contact with Anderson Reed and DNP, but I think they'll be okay. The 66 and the 91 get together as well. It's a tight pit. Oh, the 98 just slammed David. You don't have to hit a man when he's down.
I was going to say, just like the damage wasn't any worse for that 98, he's probably going to lose the hood. I can't believe they're even trying to fix that car, so...
Midlife is going to be in the lead. Midlife is going to be in the lead because he pitted and then the caution came out right after the fact.
The luckiest man on the face of the earth goes to...
Sandra, no, Rainey's got damage. Rainey's got the front end caved in.
Did he... Do we have an ass pack factory? Oh, he hit...
Oh, he hit Rusty!
He hit Rusty.
He was just trying to get into his box, but...
The shortest way around is not the fastest
He should
way
have
around
known
for
that
him.
one. That's not very heads-up driving.
So the guy in the Rusty lookalike car runs into the guy named Rusty. You hate to see it.
Did he miss his box as well?
No, I think
No, he had an early
out.
box. Oh, he was coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, he was coming out. He just couldn't get over because of Ben Pie on his outside. Once Ben Pie got out,
Oh, he should have
he was
turned
gonna try and
right.
get through.
He just picked wrong. Why is he going left? That isn't going to work. Oh, man.
KHP's already there. Good God.
That's going to cost him a lot of speed. For sure.
Yep. It
So,
is moderate damage, but that's a lot of damage.
They pitted again. It looks like they got the hood generally hammered down. So it looks okay. It'll be interesting to see how much that affects his speed. They've officially pulled the front end off the 98. So that's an interesting looking car. One lap down, the 92, the 11, and the 12 of Anderson Reed. They were involved in that wreck. And Chase the Coyote is still 3 laps down, so those drivers are going to get on the bottom side and pull their way to the front because we have 1 lap until we're green again.
I thought we were going green there. I had no idea what was happening. I'm like, where are they going? Oh.
2003 rules. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone in the chat, by the way. I know we've been focusing on putting on a show here. I'm glad you guys are here. This has been pretty exciting, for sure. I can't believe Midlife is in the lead now. They're serving a penalty. He won't have tires, but...
Yeah, or wait.
They didn't
not
take
gonna have
tires
that
in the
much-
stop.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to get 2 cans of fuel in a 4-second pit stop.
Did they fuel? I think they fueled it and took the penalty.
But even if they fueled it, he was only in a box for about 4 seconds.
But then why didn't
He's
he...
not going to have that
Why didn't he
much fuel
pit under
compared to everybody
caution?
else. Don't ask me. I'm not the crew chief of the 83.
Okay, so he might not...
I'm
He
not on the
might
box.
not have enough gas, but...
I think the 83 is going to
Oh,
pull a
jeez.
Pocono and run out of fuel in front of everybody. If he's still in the lead.
All right, lights are out in the pace fan. I'm gonna let you figure that one out, Jacob. And Midlife is gonna lead the field with AFK Master and Jake 24 sitting second and third. First time we've seen both of them at the front. I don't think they took tires. Maybe got a quick stop in, but green flag is out. We have 3 lap down cars. Still, nobody has retired, so I guess that's good. Did Carnation just hit the wall? I don't think he did. I think he just changed
got
lines
close,
really
but
quickly.
I don't think he did. Anderson Reed is 2 laps down.
2?
and still on pit
Oh,
road.
he just came out of the pits.
Yeah.
Problems for the 12. He was in the lead. We saw him get involved in that previous wreck, but...
I just went to the bottom of the order and it showed that he was 2 down. Huh?
Oh boy, so another bad day for the 12 team. But Jake 24 looking for the lead. Hasn't made the chase-offs. He won in his very first start last season in Iowa, but it looked like he had it all figured out. He won
his duel and he won the shootout here.
Yeah. So he won 2 races at Daytona. Didn't do well in the
Jesus.
250.
We've got like 4 clusters of just chaos out here.
It'll be interesting to see how this field sort of pans out because, I mean, you've got a lot of slow cars in the way of fast cars, and what's going on here? Oh, I think David has damage.
I think this is the wrecked club.
Yeah, David's off
everybody
pace.
Gets wrecked a time or two.
Oh, David is very off pace.
Asteroid Strike is faster than David, and Asteroid Strike doesn't have a freaking hood.
I think that 11's down on power. Like, he's just... It's like a parachute. Holding up to 39 in the 1. That 2003 guy who was leading earlier is now way at the back. So we got a few little packs of cars and a big old line, and then the front where Jake 24 leads Savage Toy Show. But it's nice to see some, you know, not 3 wide intense pack racing. Here goes Savage Toy Show to the lead.
This sucks.
Okay, all right.
Chaos.
I'm sure it'll return.
This is not what I signed up for.
We're not even halfway into this.
That's true. This is going to be a long night.
We still have a long, long way to go.
We're not even halfway, and it's almost 7 o'clock on the East Coast. Goodness.
Oh, Midlife has a great run through 3 and 4.
But we don't know how long he's going to be good on fuel.
That's true.
And he's on, because he wasn't in the box for a normal pit stop length, so there's no way he got 2 cans of fuel when he came onto pit road.
Is DS Gaming in the mix again? He is. He was totally out of the draft from getting caught behind Chase in the first slow car incident. But now here he is at the front again.
And nobody's going to go with him on the bottom, of course, but...
Well, Carnation might. No, he won't. Chris is
we
going to the
haven't
bottom.
said like all season. Savage Toy Show's leading. Not anymore.
Well,
Here comes Jake 24.
That's very quick, but Jake 24 took it back. These two are duking it out up front.
A whole 1 lap.
Julio Caesar also saved from that caution. Looks like DNP has a bit of damage. It's probably from the pits. It shouldn't be too bad. He's still in the draft with the pack.
Yep. He's still hanging in there.
But definitely a smaller group of cars at the front. And the 60 and 25 are just trading places.
Gotta love it. At least we got action somewhere.
But he's all alone at the bottom. Oh, here comes AFK Master. But Mech is going to push Jake 24 and keep him out front. Well, not better runs I think Mech has had, but I know we're still early on in this race.
Yeah.
But good showing from the 97, the 83, both of those mechanized racing cars. And we've got a big gap here to the next group of cars. And it's looking pretty small.
If those couple of packs back there can kind of group up and run single file like they were able to earlier, you know, they'll be able to catch the lead pack pretty quickly. But if they feel like, they're not going to be able to catch up as fast.
David.
Draft.
David just did a lap at 170 miles an hour. He is crazy off pace.
Post the 11.
I mean, for reference, Anderson Reed, also entirely alone, is doing 187. And David's doing 170.
Alvarez,
Look at this.
DTSS bus. David Alvarez.
They might be missing a cylinder or something. That car is not working.
They're missing a throttle. That's what they're missing right now.
Oh, look at the speed differential.
They just ripped the accelerator right out of the car.
It's multi-class racing here at Daytona.
You might as well take the chicane. Get out of the way.
AFK Master at the bottom, getting in on this battle that was originally between the 25 and the 60, but now we're 3 wide solid, and this front pack is getting feisty. DS Gaming on the bottom side with Crispy Fried Racer behind him, but once again, Mech giving Jake a great push down the back straightaway. And he's going to be able to clear the rest of this pack.
And they're going to catch David in like 2 laps. Maybe even 1 lap.
So the top 16 cars are all close together. Everyone else is either in their own little packs or off pace. Or battling
slow car
3
gonna look
wide
big in the
for...
field.
Yeah.
If David Alvarez LePages the field, he's gonna. He's
How many cautions have we had?
Both eyes open.
2 cautions? Yeah, we're not done yet.
And we're not even halfway.
David says, good, suffer with me.
Okay, pal, this is your choice.
2 by 2 now.
Yeah.
It was 3
This
before.
actually, if David could get there now, this would actually be not too bad. It might actually let that other pack catch up a little bit.
But Chris is going to the bottom here. 3 wide for third, maybe.
And the second pack is running about equal lap times to this lead pack. So right now it's just kind of a stalemate.
Well, it's time. Here's David doing 170. Oh, boy. Oh, they're going to put him in the middle.
That up. And is that drive through?
Oh, that's checking up the top side. Savage lost a ton of speed.
Jeez.
And of course,
They ran into each other.
Penguin Brony followed me and the blue flag alert came up. Is the perfect time for a blue flag.
And Mech is going to the rear.
Herman, Priya, KHP, and there's the second pack. Hey, it's all one group
There they
again.
are. Oh, and Mech got out.
Oh, and they're going to the bottom when KHP's trying to go to the bottom. Herman got out as well.
And Priya to the rear.
We've had some great timing on some alerts, but that might be one of the best ever. The blue flag comes up. So out front, AFK Master, the guys that actually didn't have to lift off to get past David. We got 4 of them. Then the rest of the pack stringing out. And once these
this
guys...
looks like Daytona 1980, not Daytona 2020.
Well, once they get sorted out, I think they'll be able to...
Well, maybe.
Well, the third pack might be able to catch up as well. Because Priya was in the first group, and now here comes VGO3 and Flynn and the 08. The 01, the 24, they're right there as well. And Hello, who had damage from that first incident. Same with the 92. And, oh, we got a battle here. Battle between 38th and 42nd.
Yep.
So AFK Master out front. With Crispy Fried Racer behind him. Good run from that 91.
That second pack starting to build some speed, though.
Yeah, once they get together, it'll be cranking. But they're still so separated right now.
Yeah, they need a caution, and they need all the lap traffic to just crash right now.
Well, they're starting to get a bit sorted here behind Savage Toy Show.
There will be no French broadcast. The French thing was a one night only.
That wasn't one night only. It's just
okay.
I didn't turn it on for the broadcast for obvious reasons.
My knowledge of French is very limited. You'd be listening to just a fucking translator. Google Translate. Bonjour, croissant. Oui, baguette. There you go.
Oh God, no one wants to hear that.
There's your Spanish lesson. There's your French lesson.
Spanish doesn't even get the right language.
And I took French for 5 years.
And then you call it Spanish.
Hey, it's better than Smithfield popcorn. That's all I gotta say.
I think that was the top clip last week. Congratulations, by the way.
Top-notch commentary. There we go. Only the best.
Oh, Cody wants the wee mod. Uh-oh.
Can we do that for the All-Star race next year? Hey,
Oh,
I'm better
Anderson's
than Marty
slow.
Reed. You know it, David.
Well, Anderson Reed might have held up the leaders a little bit. That should be able to actually help this second pack, who's now going 3 wide, because of course they are. I think Anderson Reed can get up to speed, though. He only lost his laps because of pit stops. Let's see what he can do in the draft of the leaders. And it looks like Jake is going to go for it. As we just are about to cross the halfway point. 120 miles complete. 120 miles to go. Jake 24 is your leader. And it looks like, yeah, Anderson Reed's not that slow.
And that second pack is coming. Carnation's leading the pack. And they're booking it.
Carnation, Savage,
Carnation
side by
and
side.
Savage.
Yeah, they're definitely going to catch him. Anderson Reed he's doing 196. He's fine. He won't be in the way. Chris and DS getting a little bit close together for guys that are only 2 wide, and AFK is going to the bottom for the lead.
Anderson will be in the way, but not as bad as like David, where it's just a roadblock.
DT, when he speaks French, sounds more Canadian than his regular voice. I don't know what to make of that, but okay. Oh, great. Now chat's actually speaking Spanish. Oh, Jake going to the bottom, mid-corner. Jeez. Oh, Ringo resubbed. Thanks, friend. Thanks for using your Prime sub on me. I appreciate that very much. You could use that absolutely anywhere on Twitch, but you decided to use it right here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the resub. Thanks for being here. Still side by side for the lead. They're going back and forth. Jake 24 and AFK Master, but see if Chris can get a run here on the bottom. And the rest of the pack is now spread out, but catching up.
I was going to say, they're getting there. It's only about... Yeah, it's 16 cars in this lead pack.
Oh, Savage went to the bottom, but Anderson Reed went there as well. Jeez, Reed is 3 laps down. And here he is going 3 wide with the guys battling for second. And once again, the 02 and the 25 are battling for the lead. But here's the 7 and the 98.
Oh, no. Just as we got the pack back together again, here we go.
Pinguino, thanks for the 10 bits. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, Jake's going to drive around the outside. Okay.
Oh, we can't do that.
Oh, AFK's going to the bottom.
Yikes. And Savage in the middle. This is... Jeez. This just...
Well, they got them to the top side.
No words.
They got this pack crunched up again. But, that's going to cost Herman, I believe.
Oh my god, Whitefish.
What?
I'm on pit road.
Jesus H. Christ, je suis sur la route des... après la conne d'engagement. That's great, Whitefish. Oh boy, so... Oh, he just went back down to the bottom. He's holding up his teammate.
Oh wait, no, Whitefish is Canadian, so never mind.
He's holding up his team owner. God damn it.
Automatic fire. Just get him out. Dump him.
All 3 DTRV cars at the back of this pack now being held up by this. Oh, he's going to move up and block his other teammate. Oh, goodness.
Miguel Paludo mode engage.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's going to spread things out. Oh, here's David again. Oh, he's going to check up the 25. Chris to the lead. It's just a game of lap car dodgems. Chris.
We've been talking French so much, the English guy takes the lead.
He's way out front, and David's going to hold up DS Gaming.
This is a mile. Good God.
DS, Anderson Reed. Oh, boy.
I hope somebody crashes right here, just to knock David out.
Well, they got to pit that car. I wish I could black flag people. Yeah, exactly.
And keep it there.
Look at the lead. Crispy Fried Racer way out front.
Chris is going to be leading for the next, like, 20 laps.
My God. And look who's in second. Luke Rainey got that damage coming out of the pits. They had to pit again to hammer it down. He was at the back of the pack, and he's made his way up into second.
No. That's impossible. What?
He did it.
What?
Hold on.
What?
We're gonna get back to the racing. What on earth? How did he get here?
Believe me, you won't miss a thing.
How did he get to second? We're just gonna take a look real quick. 6th, 9th, 10th, 13th, 15th, 18th, 21st, 23rd, 25th, 37th. Look at this. This is where he restarted.
7th.
He restarted in 37th. Got past David. Stuck it out with these guys. Got past the 7. I can't believe this. Past the 6, the 01, the 12, the 92. That 2 is just fast.
He knows that he needs to win to get to pretty much move on.
I can't believe. Look at that. He just He's just booked it. He just hasn't got held up by a single lapper. He's on the bottom side, and he's just picking up spots. From 37th to 2nd. In just these few... Look at him go!
2 is using the pause glitch.
Dude, there he is in 2nd place. I don't believe it. What a drive.
Oh, now they caught Chris. Good.
Oh yeah, Jake to the
And
lead again.
Chris gets blown by.
Well, 'cause
and-
he was all alone.
Yeah, by Luke Rainey.
This pack is really whittling down unless we get these guys all formed
Yeah.
up, which they don't look very formed up.
Oh, David is still
Yep.
killing people back there. David Alvarez is going to have about 15 guys that want to beat the crap out of him here post-race.
It's like Priya at Auto Club. Except then she won
Yeah.
that race.
The only way David wins this race is if he personally goes out there and wrecks every single car that's left.
Well, he's certainly holding them up.
Well, he's halfway there.
Chris got hit with the 1776. Well done. Jack.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
How can you laugh at that? You're freaking Canadian. Get out of here.
Isn't AFK from like Thailand or something? AFK's not
I don't
American.
know.
He's in the lead now, but the rest of the point matters though.
Has AFK even been active?
Yeah, I think he's Thai. Either way, Herman to the lead.
Chris got revolutionized. He got Brexited.
Carnation. He's up in a 2nd place. Started on pole here. He's got
Where did he
Luke
come
Rainey
from?
behind him. Boy, if only he was in the chase-offs. So this lead pack down to just 9 cars? No, a bit more. 11 cars in this little lead group. And if we stay green, when was the last caution? Because
They're gonna have to pit again
yeah,
because it was before halfway, so they're definitely gonna have to pit.
I think it was in the 30s. So these guys are definitely gonna have to pit. Probably around lap
Suspend
70.
David for the season.
Probably around lap 70. AFK is not Brazilian.
Something like
AFK
that.
is Thai. F1 fan was Brazilian. Well, I mean, he's still Brazilian, but like, he's not in the series anymore. So Herman leading some laps here. Arguably one of the best Sim Series drivers to never win a race. He's come so close so many times.
Yeah, really.
But
Even
we've
this
seen
season.
him flip a couple of times, I think, at Daytona. He's in the chase-offs, though. He still has a shot at this championship. All you got to do, the top 4 of these 16 chase-off drivers after these 5 races are going to be tied in points on the way into Homestead. Finish the best out of those 4 drivers, and you've got a championship. And I think Herman's got what it takes. I think he just needs a little bit of luck. He's been there. He's got a fast car. He's got a good team. Just so many times they've fallen short.
Yeah, really.
So it looks a little bit more tame at the front here, as we're just going 2 wide. Carnation and AFK at the front. And Julio Caesar's up in here as well again. And the next group of cars is real far back. And there's more cars here, but I don't think they're going to go any faster. Or if so, it'll be minimal.
Yeah.
These guys are 3 seconds behind the lead pack. That's a lot of time to make up. In fact, actually, they're going slower. They're going a few tenths of laps slower than the leaders. So, if we stay green, we will have some more pit stops to deal with, and we all know the chaos that comes with pit stops. But this lead group looks like your favorites so far. 3 wide for the lead, casually. Luke Rainey.
As you
Oh,
do,
but
you
here
know.
comes Julio Caesar on the bottom. Rainey barely cleared Carnation.
You almost had that wreck.
Oh,
and that
my
would have been the big one.
goodness.
No doubt about it.
Oh, especially with other packs piling in.
Yeah. That had arc of brakes.
Oh,
written
we're
all
going
over it.
for white again. Mech barely has a corner under the 42, who barely has a corner under the 95, and this could be really bad for Carnation if that 42 goes up the track at all, but it looks like they're going to hold their lines for
I
now.
think Carnation's going to be able to clear him here.
He will, and clear the 97 as well, but that was really close.
That wouldn't matter too much for Carnation since he's not a chase-off driver, but
Yeah,
still.
his season's already very disappointing, but... Oh, yeah. AFK, an aggressive move to the bottom into second place. So
Goodness.
XMRC 1-2. But he doesn't really have any help. Mech again, working the high side. He got Herman behind him. But now he's going to the bottom. Oh, he might go way to the bottom. Now AFK is going to cover him off, but it's going to be side by side for the lead between the two XMRC drivers, the 2 and the 0-2. AFK came pretty darn close to getting a chase-off spot. Got the charter from the 2 car midway through the regular season, and oh boy, what a mess that has caused, because Luke Rainey has to do well in every single event. And guess who is just up the road?
Can we, like, take away all of his points? Just, like, delete him from the standings? Like, this is pathetic.
And that's going to hold up the 2 of Luke Rainey. There goes the 0-2 and the 97 and the 42.
Get once, maybe twice, but 3 times is just way too many. And it's going to happen again before this race is over.
If I could just black flag him, it would be wonderful, but I can't. Come on, Luke, get under him. Come on, Luke.
You should have gone on there and wrecked him.
I could technically do that, yes.
Well, you can't now because you already went out and retired.
Either way, we got 3 cars in the lead pack now. And then the rest of that lead group is just all spread out. And here comes the next pack of cars. The next group of victims here for David Alvarez. The moving chicane.
He's barely moving, too.
Yeah. And this is him in the draft as well.
And there
Oh,
they
he held everybody up.
go.
Wow.
Goes right to the bottom.
So that pack isn't going to catch them ever.
David Alvarez is going to get warned in the Discord for this. He's going to get a month ban. It just screw this.
Well, they're starting to get past him, but again, it's Priya getting held up. So let's go back to the lead group and talk about the chase-offs drivers that are in the picture here.
Yeah, none of them.
Well, midlife,
One, it's midlife.
if he has the
Midlife,
fuel.
Luke Rainey.
Herman.
How the heck has he been able to stay out this long? What?
Well, I think they fueled it. They have to have fueled it.
They were on pit. They were in the
Otherwise,
box
he would have
for no
come.
more than
He would have come under caution if they didn't fuel it.
There's no way you get 2 cans.
I think I
to fuel the car in
accelerated
4
it.
seconds.
I think I had it on fast forward.
Then why the hell didn't he take tires?
It's Daytona. Why would you take tires?
So you can drive.
Nah,
It's typically the main point.
nah, he's driving good. Nah, they're driving good.
Oh, okay, Daryl.
Either way, chase-off drivers in the picture. The 2 who needs everything he can get, and the 53 and the 83. Pretty close behind is this little pack of cars with McSpookboy and Ben Pye, KHP, Pure, Priya. Carter's not really holding on to it. Looks like Hunter lost out from that as well. Oh boy. Mech is gonna pit.
So that
Well,
means
it's
the
about
big
that
one's gonna
time.
happen.
It's about that time. These drivers are going to start running out of fuel. Here comes the 08. So Lashbrook, so 2 mechanized racing cars are going to come in early here. The 01, Xander M, he's going to come in as well. It'll be interesting to see when these lead lap cars pit and if they can do it without causing any carnage.
I mean, I'm down for some carnage right now.
Well, we've got 30 laps to go. If they pit now, they can make it to the end. So this should be the final pit stop for most of these drivers. The 97 came in, so it's just the 02 and the 42 out front. And they're both staying out. Jake comes in. Midlife comes in.
The most confusing strategy of everybody.
Spook Boy comes in.
Spook. Looks like Hunter might be. Oh, no, Hunter stays out.
And it shouldn't be a problem for anyone else. They might be able to pit, actually, without issue. But I shouldn't have said that. There's going to be a problem now.
I was going to say, unless David Alvarez is in the vicinity.
So Mech coming back out on track, pitted from the lead group of cars. He's going to hope he can get some good draft laps as soon as he's out here, which he might be able to get from the 92 and the 22. This could save him, because you do not want to be out on track alone, especially on your out lap. But Mech is going to have some draft here. That could be enough to keep him at the front. Oh, and the 7's going to get in the way of the 42 and the 02 and everybody else.
You hate to see it.
So this could give Mech the advantage he needs. That undercut might just work.
Strategy at Daytona. Ugh.
Well, we saw it at Talladega last year. Because look, here
But
comes
this is
Midlife.
Talladega.
Here comes Jake out of the pits. And there's Mech behind them in the draft from the 22 and the 92. And Mech's just going to drive right around Jake. And if he keeps getting pulled by the 22 and the 92, actually he's going to try and go to the inside because they got the 98 about to hold them up. More cars coming in. Luke Rainey, Crispy Fried Racer. Oh boy, they're going 3 wide there. That's no fun. Carnation comes in as well. So now the scoreboard's going to be all kind of wonky as some cars are coming in, some cars are staying out. And hopefully we can get through the cycle without issue, otherwise people are going laps down.
Yeah, and that's just going to throw a huge curveball into the finish of this.
As Cody says, it's a race of attrition and a race of nutrition.
Yeah, it's a race of nutrition. Damn right.
Mech gets out in front of the 22. Jake 24 is still close behind. If he can draft... Oh, he won't be able to draft from the 22. But he might be able to catch up with Mech. Here comes the 60 of Savage Toy Show as well. He was in the lead. Now Fireball's going to be in the lead. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, they're wrecking out of 4.
There it goes.
That's all strategy gone. Big wreck. Actually, it looks like
DS
they're okay.
Gaming.
DS Gaming again. And Carter Friesen in the 33.
And,
Ben Pye.
and the guy that won at Daytona here earlier.
3 chase-off cars. And now we're going to have cars a lap down.
And Lashbrook. Jeez.
I think Midlife is a lap down
jinxed
here.
it. You jinxed it.
Because Fireball stayed out. Oh, boy. Oh,
You
boy.
freaking jinxed it.
And this race gets
This
turned
is
on its
crazy.
head.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was Carter getting into the corner of DS Gaming.
Carter just hooked him. Almost looks like he got a little loose there. The 15 was up. The
I think. Oh,
not on the
Pure
bottom.
was coming in.
Pure was pitting.
Pure was
and he trying to
pitting.
get around him.
DS was trying to move up the track, and Carter
And
just
just
didn't
ran
give
out
him
of
enough
racetrack.
space. Carter was just too low, and then spins out, and Lashbrook just gets. Actually, he did a spinning. He did a little Charles Leclerc action. Look at this. Emmett Lashbrook
Was he gonna
does a
win
little-
now?
Nice little 360 and rolls it.
Just a whoop.
And this is as some of these guys are coming into the pits too. Oh boy.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
I'm just glad that nobody else is speeding along.
oh, a
and
bit of
kill
contact with
somebody.
Anderson Reed.
Jeez, Anderson Reed out here trying
Oh.
to get the most damage. We had another
Uh,
spin. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Who
This
was
was
this? The
after the
02 and the 9. This is the leaders.
Oh my god, this is the leaders.
As the pace car is coming out.
Finish line.
Oh, it's Asteroid. Oh, Asteroid's coming down the
Asteroid strike just
banking,
gets in
and
the
it's Herman.
way.
Oh, and there goes Herman around. The
Bruh.
02 involved. Into the
Bruh.
wall. The 9's into the wall. The leaders.
Everybody, that's the whole lead pack.
The lead pack of cars. The 53, the 02, the 9, and the 42. With the lapped 83
Park
with them.
Asteroid Strike for the season. You know
Oh,
what? David
boy.
Alvarez is now my favorite driver. Screw Asteroid Strike. What a bum.
All 4 of them
What a
around.
low life.
The top 4 cars. Oh, what?
Oh, and
Carnation
Midlife-
just piles
Midlife
it
gets
in.
killed. What?
What? I don't have an explanation for that one. I
do. It's
really
called the
don't.
Sim series.
Carnation's trying to... I don't know what he's trying to do, honestly. He's got a ton of damage. Herman's still going to be in the lead, but now he's got damage. And they're all going to have to pit.
And Midlife has damage.
Midlife is a
So
lap down. Carnation's a lap
he's
down.
toast.
Oh my goodness.
This is a nightmare.
This is the... What is this? Herman's trying to get out. Benpai's trying to get in. Benpai sticks it in reverse and puts Herman into the pit wall.
Oh my god. Oh, shut
But they
up,
still
Ethan.
service the car. Oh my goodness. You know, it's not the Sim series without a little bit of chaos just sprinkled on
Seriously.
top.
Just in case there wasn't enough for this. There's some more.
So, is Carnation gonna... What? And... Hey?
What are you doing here, bud? Anderson Reed, come on.
I think
man.
he's coming into the pits.
Yeah, I think he's just confused.
Like
Oh,
everybody else.
he's 3 laps down, so he's pitting now.
Is he out of fuel?
No.
Stupid question.
Where is he?
But because he was losing a lot of time. I think he
He's
might
out
be
of fuel. He's out of gas.
Because of the caution. That's what.
Because of the caution and the fact that lead lap cars pit the first time around and lap cars pit the second time around, Anderson Reed's out of gas.
My God.
He's out of... Is he going to make it to the pits? I don't think Asteroid's going to push him.
Oh, maybe. He's already wrecked one car. Might as well do it again. That or it's going to be Natalie Decker style.
He's lipping it. Fiasco.
Oh, Fiasco.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
500.
People are getting emotes. What
Hey,
is that?
hey. I love you, Fiasco. Thanks, Fiasco. Thanks for the biddies. We got free emotes too. Here's a shout out. He's great. He streams NASCAR games. If you like NASCAR games, go follow Fiasco on Twitch.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, dude.
You're like the only person that I have time to watch, so I don't.
Dude, it's good content. He plays other stuff too. He's hilarious.
Awesome.
But he's doing some NASCAR 05 stuff. Follow this man. Follow this man. We love this man. Also, drink your water. Someone's exploded here.
Uh-oh.
I saw some... DS! That's just the nail in the coffin.
Bad to worse. He's gonna need to win at least one race.
He's held up. He's been held up by, I feel like, every single lap car.
CHASEOFFS gonna have to go into like witness
Tango
protection or
Wolf
something. He's
09.
gonna be like
Tango.
suicidal
That's
after this.
509.
Tango!
Hashtag signature 09 high
The
Fiasco.
absolute flex. Just to 9 up him. Tango, thank you so much for the 509. Oh, it just blew up on him.
It just went kaboom.
Under caution. After so much bad luck.
He hit me under yellow.
He was in the lead of the points.
That's
Oh, that ain't healthy. Oh, boy. KHP's coming in. I don't know why that is.
he wants to make sure that he's good on fuel.
They're gonna have to get this 15 off the track now. Cody! Stop!
Jesus.
CodyHGaming cheered. X128. I'll keep this train rolling.
Thanks for keeping the train rolling. Appreciate it.
And
Wait,
the-
it's
the
not doing a
race-
hype train, is it? It better not be. I don't think it is, because I don't see the thing. Good. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it, Cody. I hope you're enjoying this, Cody. Despite not doing too well, Cody.
I was gonna say Cody wrecked, didn't he?
Yeah, he's in 23rd. Lights are out in the pace van. They're gonna have to tow this 15 real quick. Where are these guys? Oh, they're in turn 2. Okay, well, I think they'll be able to get this 15 off the track. Hopefully. But that's gonna be the end of the day for sure for DS Gaming.
Oh yeah, he's toast. Pack
Oh,
it up, call it
boy.
a night.
Yeah, and that's the first retirement of this race, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So that's dead last 42nd for him. DS, can you park it, please? The van's coming. And the lights are out in the van. I don't want to pace it. DS, come on. You're going 7 miles an hour. You ain't gonna make it.
You can do it, buddy.
Oh my god, they're gonna have to... They might have to turn the lights back on here. Yeah, I think they will. Are they gonna go
Not
green with a
attempt,
stopped
gang.
car in the apron?
Not an attempt.
Oh, they got him out. We're
not
good.
good.
We're going racing.
Jesus Christ.
McSpook Boy is not in the lead, even though he's at the front. He's a lap down. The leader is Savage Toy Show. So there's just a
Oh,
pack
God.
of slow lap cars ahead of the leaders. Savage leads, Priya's in second, Pure's in third, then it's Julio Caesar, Richard Herman is still in fifth, then it's KHP, Fireball, VGO3, Rolo is in ninth, and Austin Ripp is in 10th.
Huh? How is that?
Oh, and David Alvarez.
David
the
Alvarez
Pied Piper. With the entire field crunched up behind him, and he's going to sit in the middle. And with him and Asteroid Strike, it's just a wall.
Savage is gonna get a 20-second lead here. He's gonna run away with this thing. It's over. Savage is gonna win this race because of David existing.
Well, he's with these guys actually. He might, because these guys are all fast. They're gonna pull him away from the rest of the field because of David.
It's over. David Alvarez just single-handedly.
I don't think so. I think we have another caution in us.
Cancel the series. David Alvarez is a joke.
Cancel David Alvarez, not the series. Hold on, the series is great.
Well, we're gonna restart. Go back to Daytona. All the points are erased, and David Alvarez gets 0 starts.
He didn't even start in that car. He took over from Goki, who retired mid-season.
Well, you know what? We just don't have the 11 car anymore. It's banned just like the 04.
Well, maybe the whole team should just go.
Canceled. Yeah, I agree with that too.
Because remember, the 11 was just a renumbered 04 car? Oh, goodness.
That's it. Just get rid of the car. Get rid of the team. They're done. Literally the worst team in the sport.
Well, hold on. No Quarter Motorsport exists. Well, I guess they have the
okay, when
the
Jacob
6
Hicks isn't
and
on
85.
track, it's the worst car in the...
So Savage leads. He's got 2.5 second lead over Pure, who's now getting held up by more lappers.
Rolo is in 3rd. Jesus H. Christ.
He's in 2nd now. He's just passed Pure. Oh my goodness. And here comes Mech.
Jansa in the top. Never mind.
No, he's a lap down. He's in 36th. But Savage is running with all these lap cars, and they're pulling him away. Michael Deitch says, am I PTM's lone blessing? Deitch, you're in 27th, pal.
Yeah, sorry about your luck there, bud.
I don't know if you can call yourself PTM saving grace. I feel like you'd be better off without them, I'm sorry.
I mean, he's had a couple of good runs, and then he just gets killed. I don't know if that's really his fault, though.
Savage is getting pulled ahead. He's 2.5 seconds ahead of the rest of these guys.
Okay.
And they don't have drafts.
Rolo closed in by 0.004.
All right,
no
great.
Joke. 4 1,000ths of a second is how much faster.
He's got no draft anymore, though. Oh, Cody and drive-through side by side. Take a photo, 7th and 8th. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at that. And they're into the wall!
Oh, hold on.
They're angry. They know they have lost.
Because Savage is getting pulled by lap cars.
Yeah.
He's in just a sandwich with Spook Boy in midlife.
Unbelievable.
Oh
so Savage is going to get redemption here.
Well, we don't know that.
From the first Daytona.
There's going to be.
Likely.
There's no way we don't get. Where's David? David's coming out of turn 4.
That's true.
He's already half a lap behind these guys.
No catch David again. I'm waiting for scoring to refresh here to see how far Rolo is.
You lost like 3 tenths.
3 tenths
Sorry.
of a second. Oh my god.
Savage has gotten to the front of this
Savage
lap
is
car
now the
pack.
official leader. See, here's the thing. Savage, as long as he's in front of this pack, he only has to pass David. He doesn't have to worry about other guys getting past David.
Yeah.
He just has to choose the right line.
Oh, and they're going to be battling for second. Well, is this pack catching him? Because if this pack organizes, they could be able to catch. You know, if these guys get held up a lot by a lapper.
They're running.
It's still in the cards.
They're running faster than Savage, but the problem is that they're going to have to navigate all of that traffic to get to Savage since he's at the front of that pack. That's going to be the issue.
What a crazy race this has turned out to be. Every time the Sim series, you just never know what it's going to be. Like, who would have thought? He's in the lead by 3 seconds. Caution's out. Caution's out. Oh, big one.
Oh,
the one.
Huge.
That 2003 guy. The 77. The 79. Hunter B's exploded. Oh, Incarnation. Jesus, be careful.
Oh.
VGO 3 tons of the 1 and the 79 are definitely out. The 77 has damage. KHP and the 8 has damage.
And David Alvarez survives. I quit.
He wasn't in the wreck. He was just way behind it.
No flips.
Cody got through.
So Savage is still alive. Cody could win this race. He could go out at Daytona on top.
Oh, Cody was. What happened?
I think Cody was the start of. Oh,
whoa,
no, he just
KHP up almost. Oh, Carter went to the bottom. Carter ducked it down there. KHP went too high. He got into the 18.
He tried to give him the room
boy.
and just wasn't.
All right, great camera.
Reminds
angle.
me of that one bush wreck in like 2002.
Oh boy, it looks like everyone trying to avoid it. The 77 goes down. Oh, AFK piles it into the wall. Chris gets a bit of damage as well. And then this pack comes in. Oh, there's the 79 and the 1.
Oh, Mark Silas. Oh my God. Michael just got
it was
killed.
Silas trying to get around the stopped 77, and then Hunter
And it comes up in front of Hunter, and then
who
Hunter
then comes up in
is
front
just
of
a roadblock,
that 2003 guy who's got nowhere to go.
and then he gets killed by
Jesus.
VGO3. Jeez,
What an absolute pileup.
that car got shortened by like 2 feet.
So Savage leads.
That's probably the worst wreck we've seen so far.
Herman's coming in. Oh, Herman's got damage.
Did he get it from that wreck?
No.
Wait.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh no.
Oh, god damn. Oh, stop. Hit the
Ryder.
brakes. Gee, oh my god. Oh, the 2's in it, the 25 is in it, the
Only the
41,
Sim
the
series.
91. Cody's destroyed.
Oh no, Cody!
We were like, oh, Cody could win
Cody's
this race.
dead.
He got through it. Oh, Jesus Christ. So they're going to pit all those cars.
My God, that's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
They got they put the third hood on that number 2 car. They're pulling him back out on track. Oh, they've pulled it off of Jake's car.
Oh my God.
That's a
it looks
modified
like a
now.
Modified, yeah.
I think I just saw them. Did they just retire Cody? They just retired Cody.
Yeah, Cody's out. Hunter B's out. Then our 2003 guy's out. VGO3's out. KHP's out. That took out a lot of
Hey, the
cars.
77's still in.
It's got damage, though.
Well, okay, but he's still racing.
It still got damage. Still not going to be fast.
Jesus Christ.
We're not coming back to Daytona ever again. Daytona's banned. No more. Good God. What the hell did we just watch? Like, come on.
So Savage leads. Rolo's in second.
Still.
Pure's up to
Pure's
third.
in third.
Fireball's in fourth. Carter, who just
Rolo
killed
is
everyone, is in
three-
fifth.
Rolo is
Trace is
3
in
seconds.
seventh? What? They didn't pit. Mech has damage as well.
Yeah, okay, well, who cares?
Ben Pie, who was involved in that leader wreck, he's up there as well.
The winner at the other race here.
Mark Silas is still in the pits. The 77 finally caught up to the pacing line. What do I... I'm at a loss for words. What a mess. Oh, it's wonderful. I love the Sim series. There's nothing like it,
And we're at
folks.
the Roval next week. How are we gonna top that?
Oh, I did some Roval testing. Oh, baby. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be something, all right. Mech, the Pace fan is gonna win this.
We got energy.
Oh.
Kingster, what's up? Thanks for the 420. I appreciate it. $4.20.
I think that's what this race is on right now.
Thanks for the super chat, pal. Welcome on in. Chat loves it. All right, so we're gonna go green next time, and I think all these cars are gonna go to the bottom, and Rolo's gonna climb up to second on the outside row. So that solves his problem. Oh, Tango, thanks for the shrimp biddies as well. I do appreciate it.
We got some shrimps out on the racetrack.
It's James, please.
Oh, Miko Latte, thanks for the Twitch follow as well. Appreciate that. Had a good day on Twitter as well. I'm happy with that as well. Oh, here we go. Here come the lads. Rolo,
There's gonna be more
Pure,
cars on the
Fireball,
bottom than there are on the
Carter.
top.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn close. What? Where's Chris
This
going?
is true. This is real double file.
Chris, get it back in. There we go. Okay.
Chris, where you going, pal? You drive on the right side here, not on the left. Just in case you forgot where he was at. We have too much fun with this. Seriously.
Yeah, it's a great. I love this thing. I love the chaos. I embrace the chaos. I'm glad you're all here for the chaos. Thanks for watching, by the way. It's like equal numbers on Twitch and YouTube too. That's kind of cool.
Back YouTube.
Well, it's gonna switch to YouTube next season. Chris
great.
says I'm
All right.
leaving Europe. Oh, okay.
Oh, so he's Brexiting too. Got it.
Jake is in 15th with no front end on the car.
And Chris is behind him. And we haven't talked about Nick Sant once. And he's in 17th.
Oh yeah, he's in this race.
He
Kingster with
must
the
have been in
580.
like 40 wrecks.
Thanks for the super chat again, Kingster. My God, you can type in chat without giving money. By the way, I don't know if you figured that part out yet. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. We're putting on a show.
Here we go.
Okay, just over
12
10
laps.
to go. 12 laps to go. Savage Toy Show in the lead. Green flag in the air, and we got a lot of slow cars in the bottom. This is going to be an interesting time. Is it going to stay green? David is already holding up Silas, but at least he's somewhere near the back of the line, so it's not going to be too bad.
I thought it was going to stay green, and then we had those two yellows. So.
Oh, lap car is going to be a factor. The 83 and the 6 are going to go side by side, 3 wide with the leader on the outside. That's the 60 of Savage Toy Show.
Behind him, back there with the 9.
Well, these guys are hungry now. They know there are a lot of points on the line, especially these chase-off drivers like Pure and the 61.
Mm-hmm. And you got to wonder how many of these chase-off drivers, just in case a caution comes out.
Oh, yeah. Still 3 wide at the front. Savage Toy Show, the 60 is in the lead. The 00's on the lead lap. So is the 61, the 9, the 33, the 39, and the 97. As well as a bunch more.
Confused.
The guys on the outside are the leaders. Yeah. Those 5 guys
are slow.
5 guys across the top.
Burgers and fries at the pier. Here we go.
But all the lappers are going 2 wide underneath them, and it's still 3 wide at the front.
And the top side can't go anywhere because they don't have enough help up there.
Well, yeah, and it's all the lappers below them. They got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So right now, this is Savage's race to lose.
Well, he can't quite clear the 6, and there might be a slot available for the... Oh, Pure can't get down either. All the lead lap cars are just stuck on the outside.
Unless somebody from the top comes down to the bottom and tries to make something happen. Otherwise, it just is all Savage.
This.
Now, if they wreck...
Oh, boy. So, 10 to go here at Daytona. The top 5 are all line astern on the top side, but Herman's going to go to the bottom, and this could be a bunch of spots he's about to pick up. But the bottom side hasn't really been moving very much.
Yeah, the bottom side has just been annoying for the cars on the top.
Savage hasn't won in probably about a year and a half. His first victory and his only victory coming at Richmond in Season 1. He hasn't won at all this season. He hasn't made the chase-offs this season, even though he was one of the final 4 last season.
He finished 2nd at Daytona earlier this year.
To his teammate, Benpai, who's also a part of this
and that
pack.
was close. That was also dealing with that traffic. But still,
So on the outside of a couple of lap cars, and McSpookBoy is going to get underneath the 83 as well. They're just trying to... I mean, if they're in front of the 60...
I was about to say, at least we're not 3 wide.
Well, with Deitch going to the bottom, it might be even more. He's going to stay put for now. Pure
And just the south side line just cannot do anything.
Yeah.
And
our Rusty's stuck in the middle.
Richard Harmon's probably in a good spot right now. Same thing with Carter, because
they've got to move some cars up. Oh boy, this is it. Oh, just lap cars everywhere.
Yeah. You're right. Midlife should be fighting for the lead, but you know.
Oh boy, bit of contact between the 55 and the 6. Oh. SpookBoy went up a little bit on corner entry, and Rusty said, "Please, no Punterino."
That should have been everybody. Jesus.
And where's David? David's entering turn 1. We're going to see him before the end of this race.
God bless America.
Now we're down to just 2 wide.
Oh, if the 00 could just get to the bottom.
But the 55 and the 83 are busy sitting there.
Not in a good spot. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide. Oh, never mind. The 9 car got back in
Come
line.
on, Rolo. Herman's still in a good position down there. He's picking up some spots.
Don't make David ruin this race.
Well,
but actually, if David goes
we got
to
two
the top,
Davids now. DNP is slow as well.
If David goes to the top, the guy that's in the best spot is Herman because he's on the bottom.
Right.
Herman's the first car on the bottom.
But
that's on
if
the lead
Savage
lap.
is clear, he's going to be able to navigate around David and drive away. And again, we got 2 Davids now because DNP is also very, very slow.
Okay, but then one takes the bottom, one takes the top, but nobody can pass anybody.
I think they're going to catch them just once.
We see which David is slower.
And between the 2 of them, they might decide this race. Savage to the bottom, the 61 and the 00, second and third, they're working together. Herman hasn't really been able to make the bottom work.
Yeah, 6 to go there at the line. And
There's just too many lap cars.
And there's just not enough organized help on the outside for Rolo to do anything.
Yeah, because Deitch is just too far back.
Yeah, but now Savage is stuck again.
Oh, boy. It's all going to come down to these 2 cars, no matter
the
what.
66 might actually finish.
You're
Won't be on the lead lap.
But he might actually finish. Coming to the line, 5 laps to go.
5 more.
A caution will end it. Savage Toy Show still in the lead. But oh boy, we've got disaster looming. They're coming out of turn 2. The leaders are entering turn 1. Slow car's definitely going to be a factor.
He'll catch him with 2 to go, 3 to go. Oh, here
Rusty's going to try and make a third line. Who's going to go with him? Sabretooth does. Spook Boy does as well. Herman doesn't. Oh, he's coming back up. That didn't work at all. But Herman's going to go to the bottom 3 wide.
Well, yeah. Herman knows that his shot. And he's got a little bit of help behind him. If he can just continue to get that help, he could have a shot pending on what happens with David. And the other David.
4 to go.
Asteroid Strike.
DNP. Yeah, DNP. Savage still leads.
That's who it was. That's right.
Rolo's in second on the high side. Pure is in third right behind him. So the top 3, the 60, the 00, and the 61, they're all on the top side. Herman's in fourth, but he's the second car in the very bottom lane. And it's not working out very well for him. Savage Toy Show might just clear midlife here.
Oh, yeah, he's going to.
And that could mean he's got lane choice to get around the slow cars. This might give Savage the win.
Him.
Oh, here we
catch
go.
him here in turn 1. Not even. Trial.
Oh, boy. Oh, Savage went to the bottom. He's going to get held up by David. Here comes Rolo on the high side.
Oh.
Rolo and Pure. Savage goes to the bottom, and Rolo's going to get held up. That's it.
Oh, that's the... Herman. You got to watch Richard Herman.
It's all about Herman now. The 18's up top. The 83 and the 6 are a lap down. But here comes Herman and AFK on the bottom.
He has to pass 3 cars to win.
That's it for Rolo. That's it for Pure. And that might be it for AFK if Rusty gets back up in line. He does.
That's pretty much it for everybody here.
But I don't know. Let's see if the 0-2 and the 2 can work together. A couple of teammates. These guys are spread out, and they're going to have a big run as we're going to approach the line here.
I didn't even realize that they were on, like, the lead lap.
We're coming to 2 to go.
And Savage is just getting blatantly passed here. He has help on the top. We're kind of Dale Jr.ing right now, but still.
So midlife, a lap down, is going to go to the bottom of Savage. 2 to go. Herman goes to the top side as well.
Why would Herman go to the top? What?
And behind them...
That is the dumbest move I've seen.
Rainey's going to get a bunch of draft here. They've got 1.5 laps left.
If he would have stayed in line, he would have won this race.
So they're stuck on the top side. Rainey's got a huge run. Where's he going to go? To the bottom.
He's got to go to the bottom. It's the only way he's going to be able to win.
Ben Pye's also on the lead lap. He's down there as well.
Didn't Rainey win the first race ever here at Daytona?
Absolutely. They're coming to the white flag here. Savage Toy Show still leads. He's still on the top side.
Ben Pye's on the lead lap. He's tried to go 2 in a row.
Savage is in first.
Right behind Rainey.
Herman's right behind him. 3 lap cars in the way. They got to move. They got to move, though. Oh, they're not going to do it. Ben Pye's going to the bottom 3 wide for second.
Oh, that's it.
But Savage is on the top side, 3 wide with the 55 and the 6.
Ben Pye just clowned this.
But if
whole
they all
race.
get a
Ben
good
Pye-
run down the backstretch, they could get to the inside of the 60
it
before
won't
the start
matter.
finish line.
They don't have any help. There is no help back there. That just.
Oh, and
took the wind
Savage
out
cleared
of
the
them.
6. That's it.
Savage is gone. That's it. Ben Pye gets the Clown of the Year award.
Well, he just helped his team owner win a race, so it might be, you know,
so the
strategy.
Fix is in. All right, team orders. Welcome to Formula One.
Savage Toy Show. He's going to win the Pepsi 240. He's going to hold everyone off. What an exciting finish. Herman ends up 3rd. Luke Rainey finishes 2nd after replacing the hood 3 times on that car. And we're going to await the new results here. Rainey 2nd, Herman's 3rd, Ben Pye's 4th, Carter Friesen gets a top 5, AFK's 6th, Julio 7th, then it's Hello I'm You.
Trace Ryder 12th.
Wow.
That's his best finish of the year, no doubt.
Nick Sant 13th. Drive-through 15th.
15th. Carnation 30th.
Oh, updated, he's 16th.
Well. Midlife 20th. 19 cars on the lead lap to finish it.
Wow. Wow. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get in this
Just in
sim
case there
series.
was any doubt, yeah.
Savage Toy Show will lead 27 laps en route to victory, the most of any driver by far. Second place in terms of laps led was AFK with 14. Let's take a look at the official results. 19 cars in the lead lap, many cars retired. Lots of invisible, not invisible, very visible, but very moving chicanes.
Lots of wrecks.
We're going to get the standings up, and we're going to take a look at the points, because this is going to be very interesting among the top 16, your chase-off drivers. So I think Luke Rainey's going to pick up a couple of spots, but Herman was near the bottom as well. So was Ben Pye and Carter. So I really don't know who's going to be in the points lead after this race. Like, well, boy, we're going to have to take a look here. I couldn't tell you. Because Xander didn't do well. He's in 28th.
Yeah.
Let's find out. You've got your results on the top of the screen, but coming at you, points standings after one round in the chase-offs with 4 races to go. Next week is the Roval. That's going to be fun. Here we go. Herman to the points lead.
Jeez.
Just 8 points ahead of Hello I'm You. Pure is in 3rd. Carter Friesen is tied with Ben Pye and Luke for 4th in points.
Luke is 4th in points, excuse me?
Tied for it, yeah.
Wow.
After such a great run tonight. Pri is 7th. Xander M falls all the way down to 8th. Then it's McSpookboy and Chase tied for 9th. Midlife is in 11th. Then it's KHB, DS Gaming, Hunter B, DNP, and Ryan Johnston falls to the bottom of the standings. So, Luke Rainey did what he needed to do. Starting the chase-offs from the very back, he just had to do well in every single event, and with a top 5 here today, or 2nd place, I guess, he's going to move up to 6th in the standings. Wow.
Wow.
And we'll take a look further down the standings. I'm sure this will be not that exciting.
And you're going to find David Alvarez with 0 in his name. He's going to be last.
Where is David Alvarez? I think I missed him.
Banned. He's been banned.
David Alvarez,
doesn't
with
exist
46F, is in 38th.
David Alvarez has been banned by drive-through officials. For
Well,
sucking.
that will absolutely shake up the chase-off standings. And guess
Roval.
what? Roval next week. That's going to be an interesting time for sure. And it'll be very easy for some drivers' entire seasons to be taken away. After the Roval, it's going to be Texas. Or sorry, no, Roval's not next week. Martinsville's next
What?
week.
Buddy.
We forgot about Martinsville. It's just Martinsville.
Yo.
Take
Yeah,
in
just
the
Martinsville,
first
they say.
3 races of this chase-offs. Daytona, Martinsville, and the Roval. It's going to be interesting. Martinsville is going to be chaotic. The Roval is going to be chaotic. Then it's Texas and Michigan. And then the final 4 go at it at Homestead. Oh, boy.
Michigan. Oh.
Michigan's going to be fun. I'm excited for Michigan.
I think the only reason Michigan was memorable last season was the dump and run to win the race.
Using the lap car as a weapon, yeah. That's going to be interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching for the past 2.5 hours of Sim Series coverage. I guess 3 hours if you include the SSAL. Jacob, thanks for coming along, being a part of the ride, as usual. Super fun.
Been great.
It's so great, the Sim Series. I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something.
I don't... Do we want to raid? Twitch friends, do we want to raid? Do we want to raid? We could raid. I don't mind raiding. People are playing weird games, though.
I feel like you said this last time.
People always play weird games. I don't know if we want to raid.
Cole?
Suikoden 2. Paper Mario. We already raided her like last week, though. Zane's playing Farming Simulator. I don't know if I want to raid Zane, though. Raid Cole. There it is.
Yeah, raid somebody on YouTube. That seems legit.
Do we want to raid Zane? Do we want to watch some Farming Simulator? Twitch friends? Hey, Cody, stream so we can raid you. We'll raid Zane. Sure, we'll raid Zane.
Yeah, somebody go wake up Ed
Hey.
Shrimphead and tell him to drink.
Hey, YouTube people, if you're watching this, you're missing out. We do a lot more on Twitch, including raids, but also other fun stuff. And if you're not following me there, you're straight up missing out.
Are you doing anything the rest of the week?
Oh, I don't know if we'll do anything tomorrow night. Thursday
Because your
is
schedule
core.
ends today.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, that's right. That thing.
Thursday's the core thing.
Yeah.
Friday I want to do something. We might do some more redesigns or something fun on Friday. I wonder if GTA 4 is available to buy yet. Anyways, we're gonna go raid, and it's gonna be fun, and I want you all to be there with me. So if you're in Twitch, type this in the chat, and we're gonna do a little raidy raid. Thanks for watching the Sim series. I'm gonna see you guys later. Thanks, Jacob, again.
Absolutely.